Welcome back to our coverage from CEDIA 2010. We're on the JVC stand, and I know that guys out there really want to see the models that are behind me right now, which are the brand new D-ILA projectors from JVC. And you guys are getting them first over here in the States. You must be excited to see them here.
Yeah, actually we're very excited about this. This will be JVC's consumer side, 4th generation of projectors for this year. We've been able to significantly boost our contrast ratios and also increase our light output as we head into the 3D world. We're going to be 1,300 lumens across the board on all models, and we have starting native contrast ratio of 50,000 to 1. Then we go to 70,000 to 1, and then our flagship piece, an outstanding 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio.
Now, Dan, last year the highest contrast ratio was 80,000 to 1 in the HD 990, is that correct?
70,000.
70,000,
yes.
So quite a significant jump up in terms of contrast.
Yeah, we've been significantly able to boost both brightness and contrast this year. We've made some refinements to the entire optical engine to be able to hit these peak numbers. And we wanted to boost the brightness, especially now. All 3 models are 3D capable, and in the US here we'll start at an opening price point of $4,500 for a 3-chip D-ILA.
Now, the design has gone back to the traditional HD100, HD1 design with the lens centrally mounted. What was the thinking behind that?
A lot of people, I wouldn't say complain, but prefer the center lens. Yeah. Although we have outstanding horizontal and vertical offsets to begin with, but we needed to add, additional cooling, so we have separate, intake and exhaust for both optics and for electronics as the additional processing is required for 3D.
And of course, they are 3D, so is it active shutter glass system?
Yeah, this will be active shutter system. So our flagship piece will come packed with 2 pair of glasses and the emitter as well. And the other 2 models, it's optional. $79 for the emitter and $179 here in the US for the glasses.
So obviously the emitter's not built into the projector. You would put that on the screen?
You can actually, it's about a 10-meter cable. So we actually, in the theater, we have it sitting on top of the projector, but for large installations or something, you can actually extend it out. We're actually just sending the signal and repeating off the screen.
Okay, so let's go through the range, the X3.
Yes.
What can we expect from that machine?
I think you're going to see a lot at $4,500 here in the US, and JVC, from what I see here at the show, is the only manufacturer that's offering a family of 3D projectors. But having a native contrast ratio of 50,000 to 1 to start before we even get into 3D, because we do native contrast, we have better depth of field to start because we don't suffer shadow detail and gradations, in subtle nuances in your color spectrum because of an auto iris. So we get peak whites and deep rich velvety blacks on screen at the same time.
Yeah. And if we move up the range, we got the 5 and the
7 and the 9.
Sorry, the 7 and the 9. THX, ISF on both models?
I can't officially say THX yet. We have not completed a certification process. Based on what they've seen, it's probably a shoo-in, but I have to wait to formally announce that. But they should be THX and ISF certified as we get down the road.
And a little birdie tells me, I don't know if you can answer this or not, but you have advanced color modes in here that mimics a xenon lamp, is that right?
Actually, we do. We have a couple modes, actually 3 modes that will actually mimic the actual xenon high-end theater projector. We also have added Adobe RGB in there as well, so we have a wider color gamut as well, for excellent rendition when we see on screen.
So, stills photographers could use these
to
assess their work?
Yep.
Then?
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. We did it this past year in some flat panel products, and, certainly wanted to get it into this to have that wider color gamut for, the true videophile out there and somebody that has an avid photography.
Yeah, well, they look like fantastic models. Thanks very much for your time, Dan.
Oh, no problem, sir.
And stay tuned to AV Forums because in October, we'll be having another look, but at the UK versions of these models in October. So tune in for that. And also come back and see us for more CEDIA coverage very soon.